Okay, we've never done one of these before. Let's see how we go with it. Going to leave it on 100. Going to leave that. Okay, I think it's called, it's a GQ magazine, and it stands for Gentleman's Quarterly. Gentleman's Quarterly. So it's a bit, it's a bit old-fashioned sounding, masculine. Sure, some women probably wouldn't mind having a peek inside one of these. I mean, why not? Gentleman's Quarterly. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks really interesting for our Gentleman's Quarterly. Yeah, that looks really quite strange. Wondering if we're gonna do another one. Gentleman's Quarterly, GQ. So just gonna try that face again. Yeah, that looks interesting. It looks a bit too busy though. I do like the face there. That looks really quite interesting. Wonder if we can do another one. GQ. I just can't get that out of my head now. GQ. Gentleman's Quarterly. Yeah, that looks interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. GQ. Gonna do it this way now. You hold the way. Yeah, that looks interesting. Wondering. Gonna make that the centre of the job. We're gonna do another one. Fuck it. Gentleman's Quarterly. Huh. hard to get an interesting one to come out. Yeah, that looks interesting. The face looks interesting. Wondering if we're gonna use this. Maybe enlarge it on the. I don't know. I can't seem to get one that I'm really excited about, like really satisfied with. I'm just going to turn him upside down again. Yeah, that looks interesting. He's up the right way here and he's upside down there. I'm actually thinking that does look quite nice. Wondering if we're going to use it. We're going to just maybe enlarge it a bit on the vertical. I think that's going to be the center of the job. So that looks really quite cool. So I don't want that, I just want this. So horizontal 104 and vertical is going to be 140. So we're just going to put that aside. I'll probably keep it for future use because I like this sort of material that comes from magazines. I want to do some more further work on it when I get myself established as an artist. It's really difficult becoming an established artist, especially when what you're doing is a little bit on the underground side of things, that you just can't seem to break into the into what the mainstream want. And most of the establishment of the art world still think of paintings and drawings as the kind of medium they want to invest in. They're not interested in electronic based art. They typically aren't. They're typically interested in the old-fashioned established way of things. It's very hard to get them to pull their fingers out of their collective arses and get them to see that photocopier art and other electromedia is indeed worth investing in. It's very difficult getting recognised, folks. But the good thing is you've got social media these days. No longer do you have to be restricted to the art gallery circuit. I've decided to distance myself from the art galleries. And you need to have enough money to have your pictures framed and mounted and have a gallery to rent. And I don't have any art friends who I can get help from. So I have to do everything on my own, and it's really difficult doing it on your own when you're not rich and you haven't been recognised. You can't make money out of what you're proficient at. So I'm not a money maker. I have to, because of my disabilities, I have to work in a sheltered workshop, and you don't get much money doing that. Of course you get help, you get your Centrelink payment, but that's that's not something that a person can live on. So, it's basically, you're not rich. A person like me isn't rich. I have to watch my budget. And I'm really grateful for getting the payments that I get and getting the work that I do. I'm really grateful. but it's not something that I feel I can for the rest of my days be doing, and just doing art as a hobby. I can't just do it as a hobby, folks. I want to make it something useful. But the main interest I have is to build copier systems one day, when I have technology to fix the broken parts of my brain. So, what can I say? I'm trying my best as a person with disabilities to make a difference, to make a mark, so to speak, to use the parts of my brain that are useful, instead of working with the restrictions of disability. Now I've got this round the wrong fucking way. Sorry. Yeah. Oops. Okay, let's see how we go. Okay. I've done it wrong again, folks. Fuck, I'm not on my game. I'm not on my fucking... Sorry, I don't know why this one's... It's all this green stuff. I'm actually thinking I forgot to maybe press the mirror image button, but I don't think so. I'm just fucking not on my game, folks. So I'm just going to line these up. I don't know what I did there, what I was thinking. There we have it, folks. That is how it's meant to look. That looks really quite nice. I think now we can call it quits.